Hello, my name is Michael Seabrook, and I come to ask America today that how many people are out there that does not get to see or hug a child due to no rights or no justice through a family court system. It is time for our court system to stop neglecting our children of our love and our emotional support. And we can make a change. We can make a change today when we start congregating ourselves and telling our family court system enough is enough. We love our children, our grandchildren, our nieces, our nephews, even our cousins. We love and miss them every day that goes by. But our family court system, they don't care. It's supposed to be there to help and protect the child, but they do not do that. I want you to take a second and ask yourself, when does our family court system say enough is enough? It's time for us to stop neglecting these children of these families and bring them together so the family and the child could grow up better in a better environment. But the plain simple fact is, they're not. If they haven't done it already, they're not going to. We have to make a change. We have to stand together and stand together strong to make that change, or it's never going to change, and we'll spend the rest of our lives not knowing our loved ones. That's not right. That is why we need to receive federal regulations on our family court system so each and every American citizen can receive justice through a family court system. Here are some of the federal regulations that I am pushing for. Fair chance regulations. Fathers should have complete and equal rights when going through a custody hearing. The best parents for the child's welfare, safety, and influence should get custody of the child. DSS regulations should never be based on race or gender. Your skin color and your sex does not make you a good parent. It's what's in your heart. Visitation regulations. If you are granted visitation and repeatedly do not receive your visitation, then the payee should not have to pay child support for the time that they was denied to give their children emotional support. Emotional support is just as important as paying child support. If the parent violates a visitation agreement, they should receive the same consequences as one that does not pay child support, for that is a form of neglect. If you're going to neglect your child of a good parent and a good family's love, that's just as bad as not supporting your child or being the person you need to be in that child's life. No more visitation at a parent's consent due to blackmail and unfair treatment. All family members should have the rights to go to holidays to see children unless you're proven unfit to be around the child. Now, I'm not saying that you should get sloppy drunk and be allowed to go to that child's birthday party and start some problems. If you're going to be like that, you need to stay at the house. But if you're a good person and you go in there for that child and got some presents for that child and want to give that child some hugs and show them that you love them, you should have the right to be there for emotional support for that child. Together regulations. Custody, visitation, child support should be heard at the same time every time you go to court. They all concern the children, and it's hard to get a fair trial when they are separated into separate categories. Child support regulations. Fair child support payments should be based on your living expenses, your salary, and other children you support. If you are locked up for child support and working, the facility or county where you are locked up should pay your child support unless you're on a work program that pays your child support. And I'm going to go off subject with this one a little bit because in the state of South Carolina where I live at, in Pickens County, when you get locked up, they give you 6 months to a year in a prison facility. Make you work Monday through Friday, every day, 10 hours a day for the county, and they get that money off of all that free labor they get from you, but you don't get to pay your child support. Not one penny goes to child support. How does that help my child? How does that help your child? All it does is fatten their pockets. not helping our children. That needs to stop. The child support money should be regulated. If the child support money is not going to support the child, alternative payments should be set up. Me and a few other people I know have gotten phone calls from their children's mother or their children's father and say, hey, I need a pack of cigarettes. Hey, I want to go out and get drunk today. You need to send off some child support money. That needs to stop. All we got to do is get them to put it on the card and regulate that money to make sure it's going to support and help our children, not for them to go out and buy a pack of cigarettes or go buy some beer or anything else they want to do. It needs to go to support that child. That is what that money is for, and we need to stop giving them checks where they can go cash it and buy whatever they want to with it. It needs to be monitored to make sure it's going strictly to the child. If you fail to pay child support, you should have the option for house arrest, garnished wages, maximum 30 days in jail, or a work program that will help you find a job. And that's what we need more of in this country. Is a lot of people unemployed and they love their kids and they want to support them and they want to do everything they can for them, but we just can't find a job right now. So we need some help instead of locking us up from 6 months to a year. That does not help our children. Let's do something that can help our children. If the payee is trying to pay but cannot afford the full amount, the payee should not have to be punished for trying. I mean, it's like it is. I've been unemployed for 2 years now, and it's hard out here, but I send off what I can when I can to my children because I love them and I want to support them. I want to be that man in their life. If you or anyone you know does not receive rights or get justice through a family court system, spread the word on this video, and if I get enough hits, I will walk from South Carolina State House to Washington, D.C. to the White House to spread the word on this and get rights back in our family court system so that each and every child can receive that family love and emotional support. And I promise you, if America wants this to happen, I will not stop until each and every child across America has received their family back in their lives. If you got any questions or want to sponsor me in doing this, contact me at fromachildseye1984@gmail.com.